You know who the first person was to tell me to go and talk about God? You.
Yeah, I know.
We were in the kitchen and you were eating and you're like, dude.
This is your thing.
Dude, you're so passionate about it and you're so good at it and you could wake up so many people. Why don't you do it? And I said, oh, no, I don't know. Bro, God literally took both of us stupid human beings and put us together and said, iron will sharpen iron, but this dummy is going to help this dummy. Right? So I'm over here in the past and you're like, you should talk about God, dude. It's going to set you free and set other people free. And I'm like, no, I'm not good enough. I got all right? And then guess what? A couple years later, I had to wake up. And you know how God woke me up? He broke me in half. And he separated a lot of things and he broke me down and down until I had nothing else. What I'm telling you is this, and I fully warn you, don't let God break you, bro. Because he's going to put you where you need to be.
I know.
And you're prolonging it. Because I asked God, take my feet where they should be, not where I want them to be. And guess what happened, bro? Everything in my life started falling apart.
Yo, it's so funny you say that because I always tell people that there are two routes to change in life: desperation and motivation. I usually say motivation and desperation, actually. Your goal, watching this right now, should be try to get things done through motivation. because man, now desperation is the better catalyst. When your back is against the wall, that's when you get, that's when you have nothing to lose. But it sucks having to fucking get there. So let me say this.
Yeah.
I bought a $4+ million house. I have picked up a tremendous, not a tremendous number, but a decent number of reliance on me, and not only people, but things that rely on my continued success.
Bro, you're about to tell me what I
want. No. By the way,
are you carrying it on your back?
Correct, but I'm also already digging out of it. So what I'm doing right now, and by the way, you saying this is great. And I'm happy that we're doing this because it's just reinforcing, right?
And it's coming from love. I hope you know that.
Of course. As we speak, I'm already pulling my chips back. So house is for sale. Somebody please buy it. You can buy it if you want. If you're watching this and you want a house in the hills, I don't know. Selling the house, pulling a lot of stuff back close to the chest so that I can start to take risks. At least they're not even risks. It's all, we're going to succeed. We're going to help people. This is I know that. The stuff you're saying is, but as I said earlier, there's a difference between knowing and doing. The biggest difference.
But you're, instead of God putting you in a place where you lose your home, you're already like, okay, I'm gonna put this down.
Correct. Because I'm moving towards where you want me to be.
So do you know why I get mad at when people have credit cards or they put themselves on debt? Is because you're walking into slavery.
For sure.
Because this is what happened. When you tied yourself up, you tied yourself from helping other people. Because instead of looking at the income that you had when you became a millionaire and being like, oh, let me go write another book. I'll just live in this house right now.
Which, by the way, as you know, I have no problem doing. You've been to the places.
I get it. But what happened was we got caught up in our culture and being like, well, I have to shoot videos and I have to invite people and I got to shoot this pod. So we always could talk ourselves into doing the stupid shit. There's always a reason why we buy a $4-point-something million house with the greatest sunset in the world. Listen, you enjoyed it. You sat there and you realized, I got used to this.
It does nothing for me.
It does nothing. But you know it does help? When you're walking at a Starbucks and me and Reed are vlogging and some girl comes up to me with her mom, she can't even speak, and the mother is in tears saying, Mike saved my daughter from drugs. Wake up. Not in your $1 million house, but wake up where God wants you to be. There's so many other people that you could have saved already. Get up.
Yeah.
Get going. Have faith, bro.
Yeah. No, I know.
You're not nothing. Listen, the devil cannot take what God gave you. Once you fully believe this, you could walk on water when there's a storm. When the storm hits and you used to drown underneath it, then you could stand on the storm. I'm not saying there's not going to be another storm. But Mike, I know you, bro. I loved you and I hated you. And both of those times, I knew you were 10 other men. 10 other men in one man. There's no excuses. Get up, know your God, get to work. Stop being in fear,
I love that. And by the way, I'm moving there. I like actively.
But do it with your mouth. Do it with your mouth, because but me and you had the worst habits. We're the best talkers. Me and you could walk in a room.
I'm not even talking about it. That's the thing. I'm just doing it. Like the stuff's, it's currently, I promise you it's happening.
No, I know.
I promise you. If you want to give me a timeline, I could adhere to it.
I just want to hear more about it.
Yeah.
Because what we would do is we would never talk about the things we wanted to get done. We would talk about the bullshit, unnecessary stuff to get the views and the monetization.
Yeah.
But we would hold our mouth from the good things.
The thing you're talking about right now is my grow up.
Yes.
The club thing was not. And I know you weren't even directing that at me because I don't go to the club.
I was.
Sometimes I do.
I was kidding.
Sometimes I do.
No, Mike. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Sometimes I do. I might go this weekend at F1. But I hear you, and I promise you I will get it done in an exponential format compared to what I'm currently doing.
Awesome.
I just have to make a few adjustments, and I mean, bro, like let's look at some of the stuff, dude. You made a pivot into a God-based podcast. It was scary for you. I knew it was the route for you, which is why I told you that. I knew it was the route for you, but it was scary for you. But you did it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of out of desperation.
Only out of desperation.
Okay.
Needed money.
Right.
It's like, are you talking about the God thing? No, the podcast is desperation.
The podcast, not the God. No.
The God thing was accidental because, again, like as much as like people want to think that I'm angry at Logan, he gave me a lot to live by. And he told me, he goes, when you have a podcast, be authentic, talk real, and then you'll watch yourself grow.
Yeah.
So when I just started talking passionately about what I hold behind closed doors, I just became more authentic. Me and you talked about Jesus every day behind closed doors. I just never talked about it online because I thought it was cringe and weird, and I didn't want people to get pushed away. But that was my fear, that the devil kept whispering in my ear. So that's why I sit here and I'm telling you, bro, tell the devil to go kick rocks barefoot. Like, don't let him get in your ear, bro.
Right.